Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Law and You. I'm your host and immigration solicitor, Ms. Sushma Awtani. Law and You is on every day of the week, from Monday to Friday, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. On Saturdays, I am hosting the show from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And we also have Law and You on Sundays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. The aim of the show is to bring different guests who specialize in different areas of law, such as criminal law, immigration, company, commercial, property, wills and probate, and any other area of interest to the viewers. Every day, the host will be bringing a new guest, especially for you, specializing in a particular area to answer your questions in any area of law that you may have queries for. I'm your host, Sushma Awtani, an immigration solicitor, and I'm going to start off the show by informing you about the announcement made by Immigration Minister Des Brown. This announcement was made on 21st of February by him in respect of the Airline Liaison Officers Network. This network is there to prevent abuse of the immigration system. This network helps airlines to prevent people from entering the UK on fraudulent documents or undocumented. It is to prevent illegal immigration and people trafficking. The Home Office, the Immigration Minister has said that the Home Office is going to invest £4 million to expand this network. At the moment, there are 27 airline liaison officers, and it's being proposed to expand this to 42, so that people cannot just enter the UK who are undocumented and who are actually trying to travel on forged documents. So once this money is actually invested by the Home Office, hopefully the network will be expanded and there will be less abuse of less illegal immigration and people trafficking, and there won't be any problem with these areas. I now want to move on to talking about business visas, which is of interest to many people, many foreign nationals who want to enter the UK. This visa is specifically for those people who have a minimum investment of £200,000. You cannot have less than that, and you have to have this in cash at your disposal. It cannot be in an investment. It has to be cash at your disposal in a bank account. If you do have £200,000 to invest in the UK, then you have to obtain prior entry clearance, and this is mandatory. You have to go back to your country, apply to the British Embassy or High Commission for a business visa to enter the UK. You cannot switch into this category from the UK. So if you are here, it is still possible, but you have to go back and make the application from the British Embassy abroad. The requirements for a business visa are, once you have invested this money, you are going to create 2 full-time employment within the first year. Again, you cannot employ foreign nationals. You have to employ 2 people who have residency in the UK, who are settled in the UK, or who are British citizens. You cannot take up any other employment. You have to show that you can maintain and support yourself without taking employment other than what work you're doing for your business. So that is the only work you can do, is to work for your business. You cannot take up other work or other employment, i.e. you cannot be a disguised employer or a disguised partner or director in a firm and be carrying out other work. You have to be working in your business, and you have to show that you can maintain and accommodate yourself and any dependents. Until you actually start making profits from your business, you've got to show that you can survive in the UK until such time. You've got to show that you can maintain and accommodate yourself, any dependents, without recourse to public funds and without taking up any employment. Once you have completed a period of 12 months, the initial visa is granted for a period of 12 months, you can then apply for an extension. An extension is usually granted for a further period of 3 years, and at the end of 4 years you can apply for residency. Now, if you are not interested in just setting up a business, but you want to join an existing business as a partner or a director, then that is also permissible. You still have to meet the same requirements. You have to invest £200,000 in cash. You've got to show you can maintain yourself without recourse to public funds or any other employment, and your dependents. It cannot be disguised employment. You have to be working for your company. The only addition is that you've got to show previous audited accounts in that company. So if you're going to join an existing company, then as long as you can provide audited accounts for that company for previous years, and you can still show that you're going to employ 2 UK nationals or people with indefinite leave to remain, then there is no problem in that. And at the end of 4 years, you can apply for permanent residency.